Ready to get started?
Yes.
You know what we're going to talk about?
Yes.
Let's go. Hey guys, my name is Lauren. This is my husband Keith, and welcome to our channel. If you have not subscribed to our channel, you might want to hit that button right now. Right now, okay? Because you are going to love us.
Because we're awesome.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so we're totally down to earth people. We are so not popular. We are so
laid
ordinary.
Back, down to earth. We're not trying to be those extras. We just want to, share our world with you. Enlightenment, more positivity to your life. Something that you can click on and view to get empowered.
And get some realness,
because
there's no more realness in social media. In this social media world, everything is so fake. No one wants to be truly honest how their relationship is, how their life is going.
I'm sorry. I'm mad I'm holding this like it's a drink.
This is our first video, so please don't judge us too much. We're just starting out and trying things out. Yeah. So what we're going to talk about today, since it's the new year, we're going to talk about vision boards and our goals for 2019.
So yeah, basically, everybody has the whole mantra. Their motto is "New Year, New Me." Air quotes, I used them. You know what I mean? So there's nothing wrong with having that mindset, but it's all about how you go about it and what's next. Basically, what we're talking about with vision boards, if you didn't hear it the first time, vision boards is something where you put your plan into action. You put it in front of you to where you can see it. It makes it more effective, and it makes it easier for you to go out and get that, whatever it is that you are trying to achieve for that year. We're going to show hers.
Right. This is actually my second year doing a vision board. I started the first one last year, and that was so amazing. It was so important. I realized how important it was to actually write down your goals so you can see them. Yeah. Instead of just having them in your mind, because sometimes you can forget about things that you wanted to accomplish, or the necessary steps you need to take in order to reach your goal. So anyway, I just cut out some things,
out of a magazine.
Yes.
Just any magazines. You don't have to, just certain type.
One of the things that I'm going to point out, though, is quit my 9 to 5, because I'm going to continue to put that out in the atmosphere. I am going to do that, and God is going to give me the strength to do that. Anyway, basically, just put some things down that you want to accomplish, some goals, even if it's something that you cannot accomplish just this year, but it's something that you ultimately want to accomplish. You put that on your board too, and then next year you add more to it, or you cross things off, things like that.
Yeah, so, because it's one thing to say you're going to do something, but once you put a plan into action, it makes it easier for you to be able to achieve that goal or achieve whatever it is that you're trying to get within that, I'll say year, month, whatever it may be. If you write it down, just like budgeting yourself, you make a plan, how you're going to execute. So it's something that you can go to and refer to from time to time. So what's important is not only to make the vision board or to make your plan or to have your calendar written right all over your calendar, but you have to go back and revisit it sometimes to see what's next, or to see how far you've come or how close you are to achieving whatever goal you have. So for 2019, man, I just feel like it's something new. It's not only a new year, this is a year of opportunity. This is a year of advancement. Yes. I just feel like it's just something different about this year. I spoke on it before on my Instagram page, but I just feel like it's something different about this year, and there's more opportunity out there. Things that you thought weren't achievable is there now, because it's just like a door has been unlocked, it's wide open, and things are just flowing out. Blessings are flowing out, and you have to position yourself. So the big thing is positioning yourself. You can say you want to do something, but if you aren't putting it into action, then you'll never achieve it, or it'll take even longer than it should. One thing you shouldn't do is put a time on when God can bless you, because He's not a God of time. So you should just trust and believe. Put something, put something down. Again, position yourself, because once you do that and God see you start to work towards what it is you're praying for and what it is you're believing for, then he'll see fit to bless you with that thing. But if you are not putting into action, if you're just sitting down and just waiting for it to fall on your lap, then there's a good chance that that's not going to happen.
And let me ask you, how can you position yourself?
Being active. One thing I put on my board out of the few things that I have is active faith. And that's just, believing in what it is that I'm seeking, believing in things that I'm praying for. Like when I start to believe that God is actually going to move on something that I want, and not just sit there and wait for it, but go out and start to work towards it myself, but not in a way that I'm getting in the way or trying to do it myself. Because again, I am still trusting in God, but at the same time, I'm going to start to position myself so when that blessing does come, I'm in the place that I need to be able to receive that blessing, to catch that blessing. So it isn't being stagnant. It isn't just sitting still and doing nothing. It's praying, believing, and working towards that goal. And that's what that's all about positioning yourself. Something you can do other than your action plan. You just need to touch base on what it is you're going after. You can't just set a goal and then hope it comes through. You got to go back and see what's next. You have to have a step-by-step type of plan. That's something that's very helpful, something that you can see, because if you write it out on paper where you can see it and you can go back and as a reference point, then that helps you to be able to build towards whatever it is you're trying to achieve. It doesn't matter what it is. It can be a house. It can be financial stability. It can be a promotion on your job. It can be your family life. You're praying for your spouse, whatever it may be. You have to do certain things yourself for those things to be able to work for your good. You know what I mean? So those things you want to do.
And one of the things that we should talk about too is, I know I bring up social media a lot, but it's so involved in our lives now. In order to reach a goal, I think that you shouldn't look at other people and watch them and try and chase their goals.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So if you see someone going for something, don't watch them. Oh, I like how they doing that. So now that's my goal. You need confirmation to make sure that you are going on the right path, because it'll be a waste of time if you're doing something without getting confirmation from him. And then, because if it's not something that's your purpose, then he's going to change it. It's not going to work. It's not going to happen. So always get confirmation from God first, to figure out what your purpose is and where you're supposed to go in life.
And I think that's something that social media is doing to people, to us as young adults and young and old, whatever it may be. We have more insight on other people's life, but what we don't realize is we're only seeing what it is that the people want us to see. So they only put out the content that, we only see the positive side of things. We don't see the grind, the suffering, the heartache, the pain that somebody goes through to get what they want. So that's one thing that we should not do. We should not look at somebody for what they have and envy them, because we don't know what they went through. We don't know the battles that they had to fight. We don't know the sleepless nights. We don't know the crying at night, the different things like that. Whether that's for your normal life with your job, you don't know. With the relationship, that's the biggest thing. Look at other people's relationships, such as me and yours, and they feel like, oh, I wish I had what they have, but you're asking for something that you're not ready for. That's something that you might not be able to carry that burden, because it took a lot of praying for us to get to this point. And, she prayed for me a lot.
Absolutely.
And, and God worked in her favor and ultimately helped me to grow, because I was, a wayward soul when I was going.
No, seriously. Okay, stop. Enough about relationships, because that's for another video. Let's bring it on back to our 2019 goals. So what's the goal that you want to accomplish this year, babe?
My biggest thing is shelter foundation, going from renters to owners and from borrowers to lenders, setting ourselves up for financial stability, financial freedom, and also a home that's ours and we aren't renting. And we set our roots, man. And, raise our boys on the roof of our own and continue to grow as a family.
Anyway, I want you guys to also think about what are some goals that you want to accomplish, whether they're long-term goals or something that you would like to accomplish. What are some short-term goals you would like to accomplish, something that you would like to accomplish by the end of this week. Just think of some different things, and leave some comments also below on if you want to tell us your goals that you are planning on accomplishing. That would be great. We're definitely going to respond to every single person that comments on our videos. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please make sure you do so. We're going to try our best. We have 2 kids, but we're going to try our best to post as much as we can. At least once a week, we're going to try and do that. Anything you want to say, Boo Boo?
When you make those vision boards, don't put them in your closet. Hang them on your wall somewhere. Somewhere that you can see it as a daily reminder of what you're trying to achieve in 2019. You know, even if you don't see it every day, like, go back and revisit it. Like, you don't want it out of sight, out of mind. So just put it somewhere to where you know you're going to have to pay attention to it at some point within that week or within that, you know what I mean, as you do your daily life. So don't set yourself up for failure. Set yourself up to succeed. Set yourself up for elevation for this year, because it's out there. And I'm telling you, man, trust and believe, this year is going to be something different. It's going to be something new. So be sure to position yourself, be encouraged, and just be great, man. 2019, let's get it, man.
Let's go.
Thomas Edison with the telephone, they looked at him crazy. I'm sure they was like,
Telephone was Alexander Graham Bell.